Hello guys, I'm back with a discussion of a new topic, that is gingival tissue management. I hope I must not give you my introduction again. That is, I'm Dr. Jayanti Ghosh. I'm a pediatric dentist, and gingival tissue management is a very important part of your any kind of endodontic practice, be it pedodontic practice or your periodontic practice. So in case of gingival tissue management, cavity of class 5, that is extending onto root surface, how to reflect the gingival tissue beyond CEJ without involving pulp. So the devices are there to reflect gingiva. Modified anterior clamps, extra heavy rubber dam that is thicker in precision, and gingival retraction cord that is a synthetic thread. So gingival retraction cord, what is it? GRC, gingival retraction cord, is applied for a grossly decayed tooth where wall is not intact. Only 1 to 2 mm of wall is present. So in this case, after RCT or giving crown, as there is no retention, no enough tooth structure to hold on the periodontium, we give post inserted along the core and we make a subgingival preparation. So for that case we require a GTR, that is gingival retraction cord. And the types of gingival retraction cord are braided, non-braided, plain or impregnated, that are available in different sizes. Some gingival retraction cord are impregnated with CCL3, atropine, adrenaline, and these cords are inserted in gingival sulcus to keep moisture and gingiva away from tooth surface. Example, while we make the impression for cavity or subgingival tooth preparation, a cord is required to prevent it from being contacted to the neighboring tooth or not being disturbed while we are carrying out our activity. It provides improved accessibility and visibility, that is an important feature. Protect gingiva from abrasion during cavity preparation. It restricts excessive restorative materials from pushing into the sulcus. It averts the gingival tissue to extend into the margins of the cavity. There are 4 means of accomplishing gingival retraction, that is your physio-mechanical means, chemical means, electrosurgical means, and surgical means, that is periodontics. In case of your physio-mechanical means, involves mechanical forcing of the gingiva to stretch it away from the tooth surface, both in lateral and apical directions. The techniques are rubber dam, gingival retraction cord or rolled cotton threads, wooden wedges or plastic wedges, gutta percha or eugenol packs. Chemical means is by use of a vasoconstrictor such as epinephrine, and then astringents and styptics such as alum 100% or aluminum potassium sulfate, that is 10%. In electrosurgical means, we have to use precise cutting without inducing any bleeding, minimum tissue involvement. Coagulation can be done, fulguration, that is deeper tissue management, desiccation, concise, massive destruction of tissues both in depth and width, and electrocautery, precise cutting, coagulation, fulguration, desiccation. Electrocautery is mostly done, and nowadays lasers are being also used for gingival tissue management because it is not involving local anesthesia, no bleeding, and also can be used in pedo patients in pulpotomy procedures. So this is all for gingival tissue management which I can discuss. If you have any doubts, do comment in my comment box. Description and many descriptions which notes also are included in my description. So thank you. If you like it, do share, like and subscribe. Thank you and have a good day.